Hello and welcome to Lifted Veil Tarot. Today we, excuse me, I had decided on what we were going to read today, and I can't seem to speak, and I think that my voice chakra is telling me we need to go with a different message. As unusual as this is, I'm going to let the cards tell me what the message is, and not go in a specific direction today. Okay, instead of asking the specific question that I was previously going to ask, I'm going to let each pile dictate the message. So let's choose 3 piles. Well, there's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we have 4 piles. All right, we have 4 piles today. This is what being a conduit means. So, our first card is Brigitte, We Are One. Now, I have to tell you, my favorite color combination in the world is the orange with the indigo. So, this one has always been very special to me. So, card number 1, Brigitte. Pile number 2, Lady of the New Buds, Nurture Tenderness. My favorite color is orange. Queen Una, a brilliant solution is on the way. Notice the voice and the third eye. And finally, the Time Guardian. You have time. Okay. These are our 3 cards for the day. Or 4, excuse me. These are the 4 cards for the day. Brigitte, Lady of the New Buds, Queen Una, and the Time Guardian. I'm going to add 3 small crystals. We'll do for Brigitte the lapis lazuli, for Lady of the New Buds the orange carnelian, for Queen Una the red jasper, and for the Time Guardian the moonstone. So take a minute to decide which of these 4 cards, 4 piles, 4 stones speaks to you, and then we will go from there. Welcome, pile number 1. You have chosen Brigitte, We Are One. This card is the card of finding compromise with difficult people. So and you also have chosen the lapis lazuli. So let's shuffle your deck with intent to see what message the cards have for you today. I'm going to pull that one out just because it seems to be relevant, and that one and this one as well. Okay. We're waiting for our spirit guides to tell us What are messages for the day? Wow. Okay. So this is shuffled, and we have quite a few that came out. All right, let's check our animal energy as well. And we will do a rune. And an archetype. And wild spirit. Maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's see, pile number 1, what the universe has to say to you today. So your animal energy is the snake. Your rune, Rado, wagon, symbolizes travel, rhythm, spontaneity, evolution, and decisions. Decisions. Your archetype, wow, Anima Mundi. Wow. There is a lot of information in that. Okay. All right, let's find out what cards came out that are particularly relevant. We have the Page of Feathers. That's of Swords. Page of Feathers. The Queen of Acorns in reverse, so that's the Wands. The Nine of Crystals. Oh, that's gorgeous. The Strength card, and the Two of Feathers in reverse. Okay, we'll save these for the end. Because pile number 1, it looks like you are in the middle of a very big decision. Okay, one where your state of mind is going to play a key role in how successfully navigated this situation is. So we're seeing so many indicators of, first of all, with the snake, that is the symbol of like the ultimate prosperity and creativity that, you know, that is right at the base of your spine, that is ready to come out. There's so much potential. I'm seeing though that this is a situation where with Brigitte we are one, where it's difficult. You're dealing specifically with another person that it's difficult to come to common ground. Okay? And there's part of you that needs to be born into existence, a voice that needs to be heard. And I think you're being cautioned that as you are coming into your voice and gaining the strength and the security, and you will have the strength and security, that's evident. that in order to bring this to its fullest, most beneficial conclusion, to remember the anima mundi, which is basically an acceptance of all. There's nothing that is unworthy of being embraced. It doesn't mean that you allow this other person to walk over you. What it means is, as you are evolving, that instead of rolling over this other individual when you find your voice, that you allow them the same space to be who they are that you are keeping for yourself. This is a big one, because the cards don't want you to give up anything that is yours, that you have recently taken back. Okay? But for the situation to be as prosperous as it can be, explore all the possibilities without feeling as though you're having to hold on to control. This will help create the amount of security that you need. And you need to be in this state of mind before you make your decisions. Let's get a little more clarity. The Four of Feathers. A need for rest. This has been rough. This has been hard for you. Ten of Feathers. This has been very hard. And one of those changes that we're resistant to, mainly because it puts us out of our comfort zone. Willpower and creation with the Magician. So it's interesting. Sometimes our will isn't aligned with our true intentions. And when we try to force that, we sort of sabotage ourselves. So really get in touch with your true intentions. The Traveler. Okay. These we're seeing, this is that caution of, instead of rushing into something, really taking the time to investigate it. So whatever this process is that you're going through, there's a big decision. There are many, many big decisions that need to be made. So you're being asked to remember your compassion for the other person, even as you're trying to creatively come up with solutions. Let's see what final advice we have. Justice. If you've been feeling as though the situation was unfair, realize that you still, that justice happens no matter what, but it also happens with grace. And you are being asked to have grace for both yourself and this other person. The Lovers. This is a decision card, a choice card, a choice card. You have a choice you're making. Okay? Be wise and compassionate with these choices. and pause and take the time to really examine and look at them from new perspectives without losing your potential. Okay? But still, absolutely embrace the possibility of what can happen if you are able to work and find compromise with this, in this situation. What are the most amazing possible things that could happen if both of you are able to get what you want from this? All right, pile number 1. This is the message that the cards have for you today. Please like and subscribe. We'd love to have you join me more regularly. And I will see you on the next read. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. You've chosen Lady of the New Buds, Nurture Tenderness, along with the Orange Chameleon. Okay. Well, let's shuffle your deck with intent to see what the universe thinks you are needing to hear today. Okay, this is a message from the universe. This is what the cards need you to understand and to know. Okay, that is shuffled. We'll leave those to come out. And let's find our animal energy. Okay. And our rune. Looks like we have 2. Archetype. And some wild spirit tarot. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's hold these till the end and find out, oh, what we have here. So we have Lady of the New Buds, and your animal energy is the beaver in reverse. Okay. So the Lady of the New Buds is all about tending to daily deeds, and then with the beaver in reverse, it's sort of this, you know, not really busy as a beaver, this energy of not wanting to take care of small daily tasks. So it's interesting to see these popped up together. Kenaz, torch, symbolizes vision, creativity, inspiration, improvement, and vitality. Okay. Ingwaz, seed, symbolizes goals, growth, change, common sense, the hearth, and home. We're having a lot of indicators of daily life, you know, hearth and home, tending to daily things, just improvement. Let's see. The vessel. Okay. And the offering. Giving and receiving. Okay, let's see what cards came out. We have the Chariot. Okay, things moving forward. The Fool. New journey, new adventure. The Star in reverse. Okay. Let's look at these all together. Pile number 2. So far the cards are telling us that there has been a need to rededicate to small tasks. Things that, because of other large events in your life, are maybe falling by the side, or they just haven't been a priority for a while. This could be spending time with a person, a specific person. This could be getting your laundry done. This could be making sure your bills are being paid on time. Just these small little things that there's this energy of wanting to, because there's so many other big things that we're sort of, those are sort of falling by the wayside. But we're seeing that it's definitely, there's this big change coming that is going to require your home to be in order before it happens. Okay? And there, I'm seeing that there's this amount of give and take, give and receive. And I see this in two ways. I see this in the shadow form of feeling like an empty vessel that only has value when someone else fills it, and feeling as though offering so much and getting nothing in return. And then, so that energy is within this, but we're being asked to make sure that we're flipping this to where, when it comes to the vessel, we are open to the love, and that we allow that love to fill and spill out. We're not an empty vessel. We are a full vessel. And the offering, when instead of this being you offering and feeling as though you're only giving, recognize the offering as it's being given to you. Okay, and be ready to receive it. And this is going to be an intense amount. This is going to be very focused, very focused, purposeful moment in your life where you're going to make this this internal switch that is going to change the rest of your life. Let's see what other cards we have. What other messages? We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing that there has been some unhappiness, family unhappiness. Two of Wands in reverse. And the Hanged Man. Okay, yeah, so there's been disappointment and plans that haven't been followed through on, and resistance to change. So this is almost like that idea of this change, this instant for you is going to be kind of like the moment where, if you have always relied on your self-worth being tied to somebody loving you, that this is going to be the moment that all of a sudden your self-worth is only tied to how you feel about you. And with that change, it will change all of this. It will change these from feeling empty and vulnerable to feeling overflowing and ready to receive offers. Okay? This is going to be an intense moment for you. Let's get two more cards before we go into our wild tarot, or wild spirits. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay, so we're not going to rush because this is a process, but there's victory on the horizon. And it's going to be a victory that you own yourself. Look, we have the Hanged Man. When we're shifting our perspective, the Fool. And look, it's falling right on the Fool because we have a new adventure on the way. And the Magician, you are ready to create and manifest this new aspect of your life. Okay, this is a seed. You're changing, and this is going to affect your entire home life, your family. And I'm so excited for you, pile number 2. This is what I see for you. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to see you on the next read. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. You have chosen Queen Una and the red jasper. So let's shuffle your deck with intent. This is the Broke Bee deck, and I love this deck. It's just sweet and cute and small, and speaks to me in so many ways. Okay, so what message does the universe have for you today? With Queen Una, oof, we already know that some creativity is necessary and in the works. Creative solutions, problem solving, figuring out the unsolvable. Okay. Oh, that was easy. And 3 of the Wild Spirit Tarot. 1. We have 4. Alrighty. We'll save those for the end. And let's see what our cards tell us so far. We have the Crow in reverse. Oh, wow. So we've been struggling to find our voice. Rune Manaz. Humanity symbolizes individuality, friendship, society, cooperation, and help. Okay, so there's been some difficulty with others. I mean, you're definitely struggling to figure out how to manage. The Hunter. Ooh. Okay. See the similarities in the darkness, and then these two just orange brightness. Okay. And then we have the 7 of Cups. Ooh. Fantasy. Queen of Coins. Mature, successful practice. Okay. The 3 of Swords in reverse. Overcoming grief, closure, and forgiveness. And finally, Knight of Coins. Responsible, consistent, and hardworking. Let's see. It's feeling as though that you've been ungrounded, that you're very focused on an outcome and you're charging toward it without regard for the entirety of the situation. Possibly because we're so caught up in the end that we're not creatively thinking about how to really manifest what we want. So we're seeing that we have this with Queen Una, this responsibility to think outside the box, to allow our crow, which is very psychic, to be in a position to receive messages from outside the box. Okay, So there needs to be some cooperation, and letting go a little bit of the reins on this endeavor. I'm not seeing what this is pertaining to, but I am seeing that it focuses on the idea of you truly having this metamorphosis and being able to speak, and through that, with the clarity of the third eye, creatively achieve this goal, but that you can do it without rolling over or running through or knocking down anyone else at the time. Okay? Because it's time to let closure come. Let's get some more cards and see what else we get. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I'm sensing that this is a situation that you've been in. Seven of Coins, with laziness and patienceness, lots of setbacks, conflict and clash of egos with the Five of Wands. So this is the situation you've been in. And being just afraid of letting this go, because somehow you're feeling as though this is safer than the unknown. But it's time to surrender into the uncertainty, and you will be able to do it with the creative voice. Okay, you will be able to manifest the things that you want once you have grounded yourself and your motives change from gaining power to simply owning your own power. Let's see what our final 4 cards here were. The Chariot in reverse. Maybe we need to slow down this process we're trying to get to with the Hunter. The Hermit in reverse. Avoiding the isolation and taking action. The Empress in reverse. This kind of goes back to this idea with the Seven of Cups of wishful thinking. This is sort of, for me, we're seeing this toughen up a little bit. Just in the sense of not allowing small little setbacks to keep you from going. Don't over comfort yourself. I'm not saying don't comfort yourself. I'm saying don't allow it to become an excuse. And finally, the Hierophant. When you're looking for these creative solutions, look to those that you love and trust to help you find answers. Okay? All right. So we have here that promise of being able to let go and forgive, and to be a practical, successful, nurturing leader, and to have the abundance that we need by creative thinking, owning our power instead of trying to wrestle our power from another, and slowing down the process so that we take into account all of the things that really need to be thought of. Pile number 3, this is the message that the cards have for you today. Please like and subscribe because I would love to see you again, and I'll see you hopefully on the next read. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. You are the bonus pile today, and you've chosen the Time Guardian. You have time, because apparently we have time to do this additional pile. Okay. Let's see what the message the universe has for you. We're going to shuffle your deck with intent. Okay, we already have 3 cards that have come out. Okay, I think that's shuffled well enough. We'll have plenty to talk about with this. Okay, all right, your animal energy. Yeah, the universe definitely... Whoa, we have 2 cards. The universe definitely wants to pass on information to you today. Okay. Runes. Okay, you just keep coming. And 3 of our wild spirit. 1, 2, 3. We'll save those till the end. Okay. Let's start with our animal energies, because we have 2 of them. We have the crow in reverse, which we're feeling a little ungrounded. And the stingray in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. Then Manaz, humanity, individuality, friendship, society, cooperation, and help. Gibbo, a gift, symbolizes balance, exchange, partnership, generosity, and relationships. All right, so we are dealing a little bit with a relationship that is feeling just not solid, not grounded, and there's some contention going on. The stone. Whew. Okay, wow. And then we have the 9 of Wands with fear. The 5 of Spheres in reverse. Temperance in reverse. The Hanged Man. The 7 of Wands. The Emperor. Judgment in reverse. Coming right under Temperance in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. We are seeing that there is a relationship that is not well and that you want out of. And at the moment we're also seeing this idea of you have time, and the idea of the stone, which is commitment and being steadfast. We're going to have to look a little bit further through this, because we also have Manaz, which talks about friendship and cooperation. And I'm just thinking that this deals with possibly a relationship that we want to have a amicable outcome, because right now things are not that way, and whether you stay with this person or not stay with this person, either way we want this to be a good thing, if either for it to be good for you to be with this person, or good that you are not, and that they are good with this. Okay. So we're seeing through these cards this this situation in terms of needing to stick this out because of being an example or a role model or some sort of stability that you're creating, and tightening up the ideas of what your responsibilities are without panicking and resisting, because this fear of lack and this fear that this needs to happen right now is the cause of the anxiety. But by changing that perspective and realizing that the benefits of working together for a time is going to be it's going to be possible. And this tendency to say it's too hard or to blame others, see how the Temperance and the Judgment in reverse, they fell right underneath each other. By getting yourself grounded and committing to doing your part solidly till the point where, until this is all resolved, then things are going to be right there for you, right on the horizon. That new beginning will be there. So pile number 4, what do our final cards say? The Empress. So taking care of you, taking care of yourself. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, well, that trying to push this situation forward, it's going to go forward in its own time. Okay? And you have the time. World in reverse. There's no reverse read for the World. I mean, most of the time, it is simply seen as not a halt, more of a pause, where you may be eager for this cycle to be over, and this is simply saying, wait, this is not done yet. This isn't done yet, and you have time. So let this process play out, okay? Whatever, don't commit to or end this relationship now, because this process is still in the works. Okay. Pile number 4, that is the message you needed to hear today. Please like and subscribe. I would love to see you again. And I hope you will join me on my next trade. Bye.